Alright. So, how's this fancy thing work? Is there a way to get down from here? Apparently not. So, theory that this was an elevator? Disproven. Possibly this is how they get people to go up and down and manage their way with supplies, but that's not how you get down from Meridian. I mean, there's definitely a few ways we could try to get down from Meridian so that we could go to the watermill, but I don't think jumping off a cliff is really what I want to start practicing on a regular basis. So let's find the nearest stairs and just meander. See where everything takes us. Look, they even have a whole bunch of nets to be able to catch things that fall. That's so intriguing. And if I wanted to be able to get down Meridian, let's see. I could go up and around. Okay, so it wants me to go up and down. I mean, but how? How do you go up and down those things? What do they do? I see weights and counterweights going around, but I don't really see people getting moved around. How does one get down from Meridian? Alright, let's try this out. Hi, kids. I wonder if it would scare them to see a Nora Outlander running around, or if with everything else that goes on here, it would just be something intriguing and new and different. So apparently I am supposed to try... Really? What does this do? I mean, you say you have nothing for me, but... Oh, wait, what is this? What? You just pull this lever. So I must look like a barbarian just standing right next to this lever with no idea of how to use it. Is something happening? I think something's happening.
This heat crawls.
Is something coming up? I'm really terrified of... Oh, I am really terrified of heights. Okay. 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 Oh, I hate elevators. I sincerely and truly... They're one of the... Okay. Escalators and elevators. Two of the things I hate the most in life. But I have to admit, the technology is extremely impressive. So, where are we now? This definitely looks a little bit more shantytown than where we just were. So this is Meridian Village. Not the city, but the village. We were just amongst all of the nobles and the fancy merchants. And now? The children are definitely dressed a lot more simply. And there's so many of them running around.
Won't find better wares.
Interesting. Oh, there's the campfire. Excellent. People are running around with their kids.
Take a look at these wares. Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
There's a whole bunch of merchants. They're all calling out for my attention. Let's see.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
I wonder.
Find better wares.
I don't really want to steal anybody's safe boxes that they... Wow! That view! Oh, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. I don't really want to steal from anybody here. I hope they don't have any snap jaws in the water.
Specialty machine parts.
Okay.
You'll like
Yeah, there's merchants and traders everywhere. Ah, here we go.
Take a look.
Does this merchant just have the basic stuff? Yeah, basic stuff. And I already have the Shadow Blast Sling. One day soon, I am going to need to start using that. But we'll go ahead and wait. And what's going on over here?
Delvers, bring us your metal. Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No
I see.
tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap ball lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Why?
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where
I
do you think
see.
we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
What have I
The
gotten
sun's
wrapped into
baked your
here?
head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Scroungers, bring us your medal.
What? I don't know which one they want me to bring them now. I can only imagine that's like an errand. Demand and supply. 2 arguing metal buyers in Meridian. So if we bring a long leg lens, then they'll pay well for the machine parts. I mean, okay, thanks guys.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
Alright, who knows what they're up to, but that does give me a flavor of the culture that you could expect to have down here. Pardon me, ma'am. Down here in Meridian City. I hope there's no snap maws around here. Actually, a good scan might help. How do they keep the water safe from snap maws? Do they just patrol every single edge of it? The guards are here. Oh, look! I knew the fields had to be nearby. I absolutely knew that they had to be somewhere. The Royal Maze Lands. Look at them. This is what I was talking about. This is how everybody survives here. These must be some of the most well-defended. They're clearly irrigated, protected. This would be what feeds the city. I see, and you can see kind of the strips of where the maze and all of the switchbacks of where they're growing everything is. This would be essential to making any kind of human area prosperous. And we're getting kind of back out into the wilds just a little bit. So where do I need to go next? Over there? Okay. I hope that we aren't about to get set upon by like brigands or something like that. Because we know the truth about what happened. And nothing there. Nothing over there. It's just peaceful and pretty here.
I might need that.
I hope I won't regret that. Saying that it's peaceful and pretty. Alright. And it gives me a chance to actually step into the wilds again, even just for a moment. And be able to gather up ridgewood. Add a little bit more to my pockets. This valley is just full of fertile soil, and it seems like the plant life is abundant and thriving as a result. Look at everything we can harvest. This is fantastic. I finally will get a chance to refill my pockets. I can hear fish splashing around in the waters. Or at least what I'm hoping are fish. Those are fish! We can come here to relax in the shadow of Meridian and be able to gather whatever we need. Ah, and there we go. Some charger. What is a charger? Whew. When a threat is detected, these herd machines will actively pursue and attack in numbers, and they are mountable, and I have unlocked their override already. They have a blaze canister on the back. They have horns that we need to worry about. Huh. And I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of hunting sometime soon, but let's go ahead and see what's going on now that my pockets are finally full of all of the plants that we needed again. Oh, that's really excellent to be able to work with all those plants. And let's see what's actually happening in this windmill. I'm really hoping a fight won't need to break out. Kindiv. I know you're waiting for me, Kindiv. I even know your name, but that's about it.
Did you hear the one about the boar, the grazer, and the sun priest? I met Honora when I was a child. All I remember now is how heavy her bow was.
Interesting. Alright, what's going on in here?
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated.
Hunter, huh?
We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
Sunfall? The needy at Sunfall?
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds.
Shadowside.
They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Is that back during the slavery
I'm
days?
sorry.
So am I,
You mean you steal?
if you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Because this
Ravon didn't
is...
seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
You're gonna have that kind of set up in any kind of stratified society that's based on inheriting wealth. So, I can understand where that's coming from, and I can understand where you might even feel emboldened because of the actions of the Sun King recently. But at the same time,
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
can we buy it back from him? But I don't guess that's really gonna help.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore.
Okay.
He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Move along.
Interesting.
You have no need to loiter around here.
Yeah, you can, like, stuff it, dude. So, we have gotten ourselves into something. Oh my gosh. Is it really something that far away? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's something much further away than I was expecting. Okay. So this is definitely evolving a lot quicker than I expected it to, especially when there are so many things going on. So a moment's peace. A remote Banuk camp is surrounded by docile machines. And then honor the fallen. And then we also have the City of the Sun. So where is Olin? Olin is actually on the way. So I think it may be time to go ahead and start turning our attention back to roaming through the wilds, seeing what we can find. Honor the fallen, go to the Shrine of Kings. And it looks like the Shrine of Kings is actually on the way as well. Let's see, where are the other things? Demand and supply, gather a long leg lens. Honor the fallen, the Shrine of Kings. Let's see. The Sun's Climb, Lake Shrine, and Shrine of Kings. Where are those things? Let's see. Lake Shrine is nearby, the Sun's Climb is nearby, and the Shrine of Kings is nearby. So let's see if we can honor the fallen while we go ahead and prepare to adventure onwards to find Olin. I think maybe working with our grief and figuring out how to handle that would be a good way to prepare ourselves for going to the excavation site where Olin is actually lurking. And after that, we can see where some of our adventures might take us even further. Wow. Yeah, then we would have a chance to meet Irin. But let's find what Olin's up to first. And before we find what he's up to, let's stretch our legs a little bit and see what's going on at the Sun's Climb, the Lake Shrine, and the Shrine of Kings, and if we can help out with that. First step is going to be getting ourselves to that new campfire. And next step after that is going to be getting ourselves to the Lake Shrine. I think I'm ready to see if just potentially the sticky bombs and if the sticky bombs and blast bombs might be somewhat useful for dealing with those freaking... There we go. Let's get these going again. And I need to start looking for a raccoon. I'm pretty sure it's finally time, after all of the exploring we've done in the city, to look for that raccoon again. Oh, I can upgrade the blast. Okay, we're absolutely going to upgrade that if I can carry more blast. And where, oh where? Snapshot. Raccoon. Alright. Any raccoon that passes my line of sight, I'm sorry, but this is just the way things are going to be. Campfire. Where is it? Right around this, huh? Let's gather these. Be on our way. And maybe we can work our way up to having a silent sprint sometime soon. Okay. What do we have here? A disabled watcher. Campfire's this way. I think I saw the glint of what I'm thinking is one of the snap maws. Right over there in the distance. Something. Watcher. Yes, that is definitely a snap maw. I'm glad I recognized it. I prefer them when I have a huge mountain to go ahead and stand on top of. This campfire seems extremely small now that I know where we're headed. And so the next spot we would need to go... Sun Climb. So is Sun Climb the first place, or is the Lake Shrine the first place? Interesting. Alright. The Lake Shrine? Maybe the Lake Shrine would be easiest. Oh boy. Go to the Lake Shrine. Either way, both directions lead us this way. Let's see what we stumble on our way there. Okay, there's some upper rocks that I could actually climb on top of. And this is definitely a snap maw site. I think I can wiggle either completely around them and go to the Lake Shrine though. So let's go this direction instead. Anything ahead of us? Just a boar. I will take that over attracting the snap maw every day. What's this? Shock wax root. And if I see that boar... Oh, a bunny. Sorry, bunny. Oh, I missed him. Okay, probably spooked him too. Yeah, he's gone. Is that boar? How did I not take a boar out all the way? What? Was he just like a really tough boar? Alright, let's gather his bones. Good. Oh, not good. A scrapper is really... Oh, there's 2 scrappers just right here. What did you almost get me into, boar? Was there any warning about that? No, none at all. Okay, scrappers. Let me go ahead and remind myself what they're weak against. I believe it's fire. Alright. Okay, have to stretch. Yeah, they're not too big a deal, I don't think. Have to do a little bit of stretching. And let's do this. 2 scrappers, huh? Do I have any grass I could hide behind? We'll see if we need to fight. Probably a good idea. The fights always seem to alert some of the creatures, and I usually regret not having cleared out any of the fights we could have beforehand. But at the same time... Don't do that, boar! You startled me! And here's another boar right there. So Meridian Village. So now where does that put the Lake Shrine to all this? Is it further up? It is further up. What? Did I get myself turned around? Oh, I see. Alright. Man, I wish I had another tall neck to investigate, because that might really help me figure out where I'm going. But this should lead me straight to the Lake Shrine. We'll just go the long way around. Okay, and speaking of the long way around, goose. I still can't believe my first goose was actually one that a strider ran over. How are the lake shrines still so far away? Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be really easy just to stroll up to. Okay, I see, I see. I keep getting myself all turned around. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I got completely turned around! Oh! But up ahead there's actually a campfire and it looks like a strider site of all things. I mean, I could just go and ride a strider up and around. This is interesting. I didn't expect to get lost wandering the wilds. I'm supposed to be able to travel a lot easier than that. But since we're already here and there's apparently striders up ahead... Campfire discovered. Strider machine site. It's been a long time since we've worked with any striders. Let's come over to the campfire. And you know what? Let's see if we can sneak up on a strider. There's literally one right around here. Which direction is it facing? Ah, it's been so long since we've worked with these guys. They will fight each other if I get their attention.
That wasn't a warning.
Alright. Woo! That got a little exciting. And so much for my ride. I think I blew the strider up. I more than blew the strider up. I blew up both of them. I need to remember to do that more often, especially because it gave me a huge shot coil. That was amazing. I feel sad that I lost my ride, but that was pretty amazing. Alright, great. Is that a watcher site? Well, would you look at that? That's definitely a site of watchers. This is why it's very useful to be able to have all of the information that... Oh, and we're about to walk right back into a Snapjaw site. How am I getting into this much trouble just trying to get myself up to this lake shrine? It's unbelievable. Alright, let's push through the forest and see what we can find. It's beautiful. And let me grab my hunter arrow just in case. Ah. Yeah, just in case. I'm sorry, Fox. Sorry, Turkey. And the boar is on the run. Alright. I'm still surprised that I haven't been able to take out that boar a little easier. Okay, so far so good. It's very pretty here. There goes the boar. Now where am I going? Alright. So I need to go somewhat in this direction, I think. There. There we are. There, finally. Okay, no, that will take me straight into more snap moss. Follow the river. I think. Yes, follow the river for a minute. This is pretty awesome, though. Exploring the wilds like this. There's the boar right overhead. Why do the boars like to hang out where the snap moths are? It would be very helpful for me if they didn't do that. Great. Great. I took him down right next to where I think I see the glitter of a snap moth. Can you imagine trying to hunt for your survival?
But I'm used to it.
In this kind of environment? It would be a little exhausting, to say the least. Oh, there are snap moths right ahead. Okay, time to break off from the river, jump across, and there should be a lake. And if I arrive at this lake, that was terrifying. We should find the lake shrine. Okay. There we go. We've made it. There we go. We've made it. Excellent. Right into the waiting mouth of some snapjaws. Awesome. Awesome. Now I remember what we need to work on when it comes to completing this mission. Okay, let's catch our breath, and then I think it's time to find a high rock to stand on top of and practice shooting snap maws once again. Let's do this.